Man, I hope you can hear me over those cicadas. They are going to town tonight. Okay. I never thought that I would be making this one, but I never thought that I'd be making the other one either. Another Bigfoot video. And this time I'm going to ask you all to share some information with me, okay? By the way, I wanted to say something over on the Stone Mount channel. Did I say welcome to Integrative Preparedness? I don't know if I did or not. We had a winner over on the Stone Mount channel. If you don't, the Stone Mount channel, I put that's a separate channel where I talk about the series of books, and we'll talk about things like how I write, why I write, characters, things like that. It's a different channel. But one of the things that I asked when I was making one of the videos is I was having a drink, and I said, who can tell me what I'm drinking? If you've read my books, you know. And so we did. We had a winner. She said, Jim drinks Wild Turkey. He drinks 86 on serious occasions and 101 on, more celebratory occasions, right? And that's right. But tonight, because I'm talking to you all, I'm drinking rare breed. Okay, Wild Turkey rare breed, and it is good. By the way, if anybody is curious, I like it on ice and I like it cut with water because I like a drink. I like to enjoy the taste. I don't drink it for an effect. I drink it because I enjoy the taste, and that's the way it tastes good to me. I know that there will be some people out there, oh my gosh, you cut bourbon with water, oh my gosh, you put ice in it. Oh my gosh, drink it the way you want to, right? And I'll drink it the way I want to. It's the way I like it. It's the way I've drank it for 40-some years. Okay, look, I know nothing about Bigfoot, but I'm going to ask you all something, right? I made one a few days ago because something had come out in the news about Bigfoot, right? And so I was talking to somebody about it, and they asked me, they said, well, what gun would you use to defend yourself against a Bigfoot? And so I made a video on that. And I think I should probably clarify a couple of things there. First off, because somebody made a comment, you shouldn't shoot them, it'll be a sin, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I was not talking about hunting a Bigfoot or killing a Bigfoot. I don't believe in killing for fun. My thought was, if it's trying to attack you, what gun do you want to have? And my answer is just basically as big as you can get, I would think, from a guy who knows nothing about it. So I'm not at all for going out and hunting big feet to kill them, all right? Now, here's the thing. I've been hearing about, Sasquatch, Bigfoot all my life. I don't know. So what brought this up, I'm sorry, I should say this. What brought this up is another thing popped up on my news feed about another story of a guy who apparently had an encounter in Missouri some time ago. I think it was from the same radio station, so I don't know if, they're doing a Bigfoot week or something, And so that made me, I read it, and I will, when I put this on the Patreon channel, I'll put the link there to that article too. And, so it got me thinking about it again. And, again, like I said, I don't believe in it and I don't disbelieve in it, okay? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't believe in things until I know to believe in. I'm an old police investigator, right? I'll follow the evidence. If I don't see evidence for it, I'm not going to believe in it. If I see evidence for it, okay, that leads me down the path of investigation, and then I will come to my conclusion, as a result of evidence that I develop. And evidence is, a lot of people don't realize that evidence comes in a couple of forms. It comes in physical evidence and it comes in testimony, okay? Testimony can actually be evidence. So here's what I'm looking for here, evidence. I know that a lot of people believe in Bigfoot. A lot of very intelligent people. In this article that I read today, it had a whole list of I don't know, celebrities that said that believe in Bigfoot. You know, celebrities. I mean, they might have wanted to stay away from that, as much, you know, respect I have for most celebrities' opinions. But they had a list of people that believe in Bigfoot. Okay, well, and I saw that Joe Fox from Viking Preparedness, he left a comment on my last one about Bigfoot. And I have seen him talk about a couple of stories, a couple of times about it. And if I'm not mistaken, he sometimes wears a cap with, you know, Bigfoot on. And I don't remember if they were stories of his own personal encounter or some people that he knew. I don't remember. But, you know, I mean, here's a serious guy. And, you know, considers it. I know this. I know there's some weird stuff in the universe that we don't understand. I know that strange things happen and exist that we can't understand. Now, I'm not going to tell you exactly why I think that. I will say this. I was involved for quite a few years in investigating paranormal stuff, and I got very, very deep into it. And I got so deep that things happened that I wanted nothing to do with it ever again. Simple as that. I'm not even going to talk about it any more than that. I got so deep that I'm quoted in magazines and books and things like that about it. And even to this day, sometimes when people will ask me about it, I say, nope, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk. I think when you open yourself to those things, you open yourself to things you shouldn't open yourself to. Simple as that. I've closed it with the help of the good Lord, and that door is staying shut. I don't think that Bigfoot really is in the same area as that. In other words, I don't think that it's, you know, I don't think that Bigfoot is evil. I don't think it's, you know, anything like that. It very possibly exists. I don't know. I mean, who knows? The woods are scary places, right? Anyway, the whole purpose of this, and by the way, should I say that I think I have a surprise for you all, for you stone mounters in the morning. And the one that the one that I do in the morning that's really more about preparedness. I hope so. We'll know here in about, well, you won't know, but I'll know in about an hour. You'll know when you tune in the morning or sometime during the day tomorrow. Here's what I would be very interested to know. Do you believe in Bigfoot? And you know, maybe I shouldn't say it that way because that makes it sound like, you know, but it's true. I mean, it's like, do you believe in UFOs? I've never seen one, so I don't believe in them, but I have some very good friends who are super sharp who swear to me that they have had experiences with that, so I don't discount it, right? What do you think? You believe in Bigfoot? Have you ever had an encounter? Do you think you've ever seen one? And you don't have to have seen one. Have you seen evidence of one? Have you, and I've heard people say that they had a feeling come over them of such dread and heaviness and I don't know what else. Have you experienced that? Do you know people who you trust that say that they have? Now, as I said the other day, I spent a lot of time out in the woods, mostly when I was younger, and at night, deep dark woods in the Ozarks, and I heard some spooky things, you know. But I never had anything that I thought was an encounter like that. So anyway, that's my question for tonight. Let me know. What do you think? If you know, you can't leave links on. By the way, I should slip this in too. I noticed that when occasionally I will go back and I will check like comments that have been held up, and I invariably find a lot of comments that have been held by the filters that were fine comments. And so some of you may be thinking, well, how come my comment didn't pop up? Well, because you can't put links on here. And I've got the filter set so that it won't put up any comment with a link in it. Well, sometimes people, because of their typos, like they'll end a sentence with a period and then they'll forget to put a space before the start of their next word, right? The filter picks that up as a link. It picks it up as a website, okay? And so it'll hold it. And most of the time, the comments were just great. They were just fine. And I'm sorry that I didn't see them. But, you know, and it wasn't me holding it up. It was a typo. So make sure you kind of double check. Make sure that you're putting things up, double check, you know, and so that nothing comes out looking like a link. And then your comment will be up there. And there's really no, I don't put them up. Once I see them, they're already several weeks old. So, you know, I hope nobody thought that I was mad at them because they didn't see their comment, because that's what happened. So anyway, you can't put links here, but if you're with us on the Patreon channel and you want to put links there, you certainly may. And so leave a link if you'd like about Bigfoot. I'd be interested to know. I really would. It'll be interesting. So that's it. By the way, any of you who are not with us on Patreon, I always put the link down below there. Come and join us. It's a great place to be. We got some super smart people there. You'll learn a lot. It really takes everything to a whole new level. You can, you know, and also if you want to hear me read the audibles of my books, the Stone Mount series, you can do it there. So, you all, what do you think? We prepare well today in order to live well tomorrow, right? I want to be able to prepare well with a little more information about this. So I look forward to what you have to tell me and everybody else. You guys have a good night. I'm going to finish. I hope you have something relaxing and a cool drink. And have a good night, and I'll talk to you in the morning. Bye-bye.